Hey, what's up there, YouTube? I got a new tool the other day. Like always, you know, there's something to play with, something to work on. But did a serpentine belt a couple months back, and it probably would have been a lot easier if I'd had the right tool for the right job. You know how that goes. They say, you know, the right tool and use it in the correct manner is what I've always heard. But you know, serpentine belts aren't that complicated. But there's a couple different manufacturers that make these serpentine belt tools. This one here is Gearwrench, and I've definitely been impressed with it. I've used it a couple other times for other things than, you know, serpentine. You can always use it for other things than just serpentine belt. I mean, you can actually use it as a ratcheting wrench, because it's got all the fittings. It's got the 13 millimeter, the 14, 15, 16, all the way up to 19, and then it goes all the way up to 15 on the I think they call them sheep's foot or crow's foot, these deals here. But yeah, Gearwrench is who makes this one. Gearwrench is who makes this. Snap-on's got one. I've seen a couple guys do their review on the Snap-on one, and I've seen only one or two on the Gearwrench. But the nice thing about this one is it's actually a two-piece, so you can actually set it at whatever angle you need it at to get the job done. So yeah, just kind of a first impression. I used it on I did a brake job the other day, and didn't want to go hunting for all the other sockets that I needed, so I didn't want to have to get out with the big socket set that I had, and this was handy, and I only needed, like, I think a 15 millimeter to do the brakes, so it was on a Chevy. So yeah, definitely impressed with the build quality, and you know, as I get more use out of it, I'll go ahead and give you guys a follow-up review. This is basically a first impression, but they're not super expensive either. You know, you can go out and buy a cheap junky one at, you know, some of the stores, or you can get this. One of the things I like about this one is it actually ratchets. It actually, and the teeth sound pretty good on it too. So give you a shot of the logo there. Gearwrench. They call it their serpentine belt tool, and you know, it works. It definitely does what it's intended to do. It's nice and low profile. So quit. You want to be a movie star? You want to say hi? Hi. You want to say hi? She's always up to no good. Oh, there's Kitty. You want to say hi, Spike?
Hi, YouTube.
Of course they had to say hi. They always like showing up on the videos for some reason. But yeah, Gearwrench. Serpentine belt tool. It's definitely one of those tools. I think I gave 49 bucks for it, so I'd recommend it. It's definitely found a good spot in my toolbox. So like always, get out there, build something, break something.